Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Tiabu, and I'm just making a quick video for my own purposes. I'm sick. It's not bad. I've got a mild sore throat, but I am still sick, and that sucks. You might also notice that my camera's in a slightly different position, and the room's all kind of fucked, and that's fine. That is as it should be. I'm in the midst of moving a bunch of things around and changing a bunch of things. I just put some like monitor stands under my monitors, so I'm figuring out the height of monitors and desk and everything compared to like me in the chair and everything. I think actually the way that it is now, there's like more of I'm more visible and like more in frame, so this is going to be a good improvement visually for the videos and stuff. But I gotta reorganize all my stuff and put some things away, and more importantly, figure out places for things. Let me grab my headphones so that I can hear myself. Hoo-ah! There we go. That's better. So I need to figure out places to put things and make those, in fucking grain those into my head, so it's like this thing, whenever I touch it, it goes back here. I've removed a bunch of the little like tubs and stuff that I had pencils and pens in, so now all the times when I spend a moment in a video, I'm like, where the fuck are my notes? Well, they're right here. They're all right in front of me, right here on a shelf where all my notes go, and all my pens are right here in a box where all my pens go. And now I need to go and do the same thing to my entire fucking room, and also build some shelving. And then there's one other thing that I really want to accomplish today, which is that I want to fully rebuild my computer. I'm going to take it, I'm going to drop it down, I'm going to take it apart. And so I wanted to record this before I do that, because I'm not going to be able to record it after I do that. And hopefully I don't explode everything or destroy my computer, but there is a chance that something could go wrong. I'm replacing the main board, I'm replacing the motherboard, and the reason I'm doing this is because I've had some USB header failures. So my USB sticks kind of like fits out and are like, hi, I'm not working anymore. And that's weird when it's the USB drive or like a plug that I was using for like my cam link that I use for the video, and it's like, that's a problem. And in addition, I don't know precisely what the issue is, but I'm aware of the comments that people have posted about the audio pops in some of my videos, and I don't know what's causing them. I've been hunting for a solution to that for a while. I'm going to swap out the motherboard and see if it's something base electronic, and if that's the case, then that would be interesting. What's weird is that those pops happen regardless of whether I render using primarily the GPU or using primarily the CPU, so I don't fucking know what's going on there. It's weird. Anyway, this morning has been a morning of waking up, sort of evaluating whether I'm going to be sick, and the answer is like, yes, but I'm no worse than I was when I went to bed last night, which is interesting. I'm like, I've got like some gork in my throat, gork, and I've got some mild tingliness in the soft palate area, which indicates that there's something attacking. But for the most part, I think I'm mostly okay. Talking is getting harder as I go, so I'm going to wrap this up pretty quickly. But all of this is just to let you know what I'm up to today. And the thing is, probably not up to recording a new thing, not with my voice being weird and my throat being kind of shot, and other things that I want to get done and need to get done. It feels like a perfect opportunity to get some of those things done and focus a little bit on setting up and establishing my space and systems, so that the next time we come back for a video, we're fucking on it, and that's the goal. So barring this little mild, at this point, cold getting much worse, I will see you all on Friday tomorrow for 86, the finale, and that should be a blast. And we'll see if I can catch up on Poon Poon as well over the course of the weekend, because I really don't want to miss that. I don't yet know what I'm going to do with Gundam. Sorry, I'm not going to just drop Gundam. That's what I'll say. How about this as a statement? I'm not just going to, no warning, say no. I think I'll commit to, we will at least finish Zeta, no holds barred, 100%. We'll be in for it. I just need to figure out how to fit it in, and it hasn't been my highest priority at the moment to fit it in, because I've been prioritizing other things, and that's not fair to the Gundam people, and I am genuinely sorry, but it is my prerogative as a channel owner and creator to create the things that I think I need to create and want to create, and I'm sorry. I'll work on it, and I'll try to fix it on the Gundam front specifically, and I'll try to catch up on Poon Poon, because I need to read some more Poon Poon. And that's it for this little video. I'm gonna go sit outside as the sun clears a little bit more. It's been a very cloudy, foggy morning, so I haven't gotten that full sunlight into eyes that I wanted. I'm going to go and get some more of that and wake up a little bit more. Maybe read some more of this book. I've been reading a book called The Whole Brain Child, which is a book on child raising. And I'm not a father, but there is a child inside the household where I live. And it struck me as interesting that none of the people who are associated with that child are reading books about how to child. I was like, wait, everybody here seems to think that they know how to parent, including me. And I have this urge to jump in and be like, no, this is the way that this should be done. Wait a second. Maybe I should go and realize that I don't know how to do this and read this book. And then maybe once I've read the book, I can go up to somebody else who hasn't read the book and be like, hey, man, I read this book and it's real cool. Maybe you should read it too. And if I can get everybody in the house who's associated with the child to read this relatively short book on the whole brain child and like a general... Here, let me just show you. It's the book, Whole Brain Child. It's about using every opportunity. So far, I'm 3 chapters in. So far, it's about using every opportunity that and every interaction with your child as a learning experience to figure out how to help them understand themselves better. That is when they get hyper emotional, figuring out legitimate, actionable strategies to connect with them on that emotional level and then deflect into their logical sense and give them the tools that they need to use their logical side to overcome and control and be in balance with that emotional side. The next thing to read is the top to bottom integration for me, which has to do with your base animal instincts and your logical brain and having that control over your basic self, as opposed to just letting it rule your sensibilities and your goals and stuff. Whereas the first chapters were about the horizontal integration between emotional and logical, right side, left side stuff. And so far, somebody asked me, I mentioned it in the Discord, they asked, have you learned anything new in this book? And it's a weird situation because in the 30-something pages, first couple chapters that I've read, new information, I don't think so. In terms of truly novel information, ideas like the root of your brain is more reptile and animalistic than your upper brain that's more rational. Like, yeah, I'm aware of that. Or one side of your brain is more dedicated to emotion and illogic and art and creativity, and the other side is more dedicated to rationality and logic and thoughtfulness and all of those things. It's like, yeah, I knew that. But then the application of them and saying, if you do this with child, you can help them use this part of their brain to comprehend this part of the brain and balance each other out and let the child get back to a state of like peaceful self and being. And that's fascinating. That's cool. Is it new information? Not quite. It's reframing information that I already had access to in a way that shifts it from just disparate information to actionable tools. And that's utterly useful. So in a weird way, thanks to the person who asked me that question about whether I'd learned anything from the book, in a weird way, I've learned more than nothing, or more than something from that book, because it's allowed me to take a bunch of things that I already kind of knew and use them. And that's maybe more powerful than giving me new things to learn. So that's something to learn about learning, that there's another kind of learning, which is just association style. But anyway, the book is cool, and I'm going to go read some more of it. Thanks for watching this quick little thing. Hope it lets you know where I'm at and what I'm doing, and I'll see you on Friday for more stuff. Peace.